So if we take together, in this book you plead for cooperation across difference. You plead for rituals that would encourage cooperation. If we think now of what has happened since you published the book was published now 4 years ago, I think we can argue that the world has become more fractured and more divided even than it was before. How do you situate this, the suggestion, the proposal you make in your book in this context? Are you becoming less optimistic than you were a few years ago?
I don't think that's the right way to frame this. There was a very interesting piece of research done in Britain of white, native-born British workers about their political and their attitudes versus the attitudes they have with people with whom they work. Their political attitudes are racist.
Mm-hmm.
They could all go to Hungary, or to Poland. But the researchers thought, well, they can't work with Eastern Europeans on the job if they're so anti-foreigner. And they said, oh no, that's not a problem. I know him, or I know her. And I think what you get is a lot of that divided consciousness. I mean, the fear of the other is a reality. It's always there. But it's not a hegemonic fear for people. I was in Munich several weekends when these trainloads of refugees were coming through. The authorities absolutely didn't know what to do. But there were thousands of people who lived in Munich who would come to the train stations. They brought clothes, food, books, and cell phones even. A cell phone is quite a gift, And you would think, oh, well, those are the classic left-wing people. Not at all. It's just a cross-section of people. And I think what they found in Britain is something you would find in Germany too. That it's a much more complicated story than either the other or oneself. Maybe that's not true in small places or in countrysides. But in big cities, it's certainly the case that people have multiple relationships to others.
So, Richard Sennett, thank you very much for this very nice conversation.